In this section, we are going to do some forecasting of this price pattern, and in the prior section we showed the W or double bottom pattern, really called a double bottom, but it looks like a W, and it's an easy way to remember it. And you could see that that was pretty well established here, and it was actually very precise off the lows here. You have the low of $3, and then you have the move to $2.98. So within a margin of 2 cents, you were exactly right at that price. So here is an example of what we like to do here. We're doing a measured move, and what you're doing is you're measuring it from the top here across, and then you're just adding that. You're coming here to the major low, and then you're just taking that and putting it right on top of that swing. I did the liberty of drawing a square here to measure the distance, and we're going to just add that to that and show that's where your future move should start to stall at or top at. And you can see here that worked out perfectly. And not only did it work out perfect, you see a first high, and you see a corrective move start to step in here. It takes another attempt, can't do it. And then it tries to hold it, and it pretty much creates another double bottom. Now this is part of what, a lot of times if you get a stock that has already showed its characteristics of what patterns it kind of likes, then many times those patterns come back out. And you see here, as it starts to come back here, look at how it does a break up over that. It gaps right up. This proves the dynamics here of what's going on, because you could see that it's held this, and then you start to see it hold it all along when it breaks that. So as it breaks, you've got new support right on here, and it holds it and it trends up with a nice move. And what we did is we drew another line, basically another line up here, which is the addition of the square here. So now you have basically two squares, and we're almost close to the high here. We break it a little bit, okay, but there's a margin of error, and there's reasons for that, but I'm not going to get into that here. But there's ways of pretty much figuring out that would have been the case also. But anyway, this is a very powerful technique to use, and this is not used as often as it should be, but it can be very powerful, as you can tell.